Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Welcome to today's reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 6, verse number 109. We shall be continuing from Mukam Karoti Vachalam, Pangam Laghate Girim, Yat Kripatamham Vande, Shri Gurum Deen Tarinam, Paramananda Madhvam, Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram, Hari Om Tatsat. Yuktam cha shanti sarvatra bhashante brahmana yatha mayam madhyam udgrihya vadatam kimnu durgatam. In almost all cases, whatever learned brahmanas speak becomes accepted. Nothing is impossible for one who takes shelter of my illusory energy and speaks under her influence. Purport. In this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam 11.22.4, the Supreme Personality of Godhead explains that his illusory energy can perform the impossible. Such is the power of the illusory energy. In many cases, philosophical speculators have covered the real truth and have boldly set forth false theories. In ancient times, philosophers like Kapil, Gautam, Jaimini, Kanad, and similar Brahmins propounded useless philosophical theories, and in modern days, so-called scientists are setting forth many false theories about the creation. Backed up by seemingly logical arguments, this is all due to the influence of the Supreme Lord's illusory energy. The illusory energy therefore sometimes appears correct because it is emanating from the Supreme Correct. To avoid the very bewildering illusory influence, one must accept the words of the Supreme Personality of Godhead as they are. Only then can one escape the influence of the illusory energy. Verse 110. Tabe Bhaṭṭācārya kahe yaha gosanira sthane amar name gana sahit kare nimantrane. After hearing this from Gopinath Acharya, Sārvabhauma Bhaṭṭācārya said, first go to the place where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is staying and then invite him here with his associates. Ask him on my account. Verse 111. Prasad ani tanre karah age bhiksha paschat asi amare karaiha shiksha. Take Jagannath Prasadam and first give it to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates. After that, come back here and teach me well. Verse 112. Acharya Bhagini Pati Shyalak Bhaṭṭācārya Ninda Stuti Hasye Shiksha Karan Acharya. Gopinath Acharya was the brother-in-law of Sārvabhauma Bhaṭṭācārya. Therefore, their relationship was very sweet and intimate. Under the circumstances, Gopinath Acharya taught him by sometimes blaspheming him, sometimes praising him, and sometimes laughing at him. This had been going on for some time. Verse 113. Acharya Siddhante Mukundera Haila Santosh Bhaṭṭācārya Vakya Mane Haila Dukha Rosh. Srila Mukund Datta felt very satisfied to hear the conclusive statements of Gopinath Acharya, but he became very unhappy and angry to hear the statements put forward by Sārvabhauma Bhaṭṭācārya. Verse 114. Gosanira sthane acharya kaila agamana Bhaṭṭācārya name tanre kaila nimantrana. According to the instructions of Sārvabhauma Bhaṭṭācārya, Gopinath Acharya went to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and invited him on the Bhaṭṭācārya's behalf. Verse 115. Mukunda Sahita kahe Bhaṭṭācārya katha Bhaṭṭācārya ninda kare mane pana vyatha. The Bhaṭṭācārya's statements were discussed before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gopinath Acharya and Mukunda Datta disapproved of the Bhaṭṭācārya's statements because they caused mental pain. Verse 116. Shuni Mahaprabhu kahe aiche mat kaha ama prati Bhaṭṭācārya haya anugraha. Hearing this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, do not speak like that. Sārvabhauma Bhaṭṭācārya has shown great affection and mercy toward me. Verse 117. Amar sannyas dharma chahina rakhite vatsalye karuna karena ki dosha ihate. Out of paternal affection for me, he wants to protect me and see that I follow the regulative principles of sannyasi. What fault is there in this? Verse 118. Aradin Mahaprabhu Bhaṭṭācārya sane Anande Karila Jagannath Darshane. The next morning, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sārvabhauma Bhaṭṭācārya together visited the temple of Lord Jagannath. Both of them were in a very pleasant mood. Verse 119. Bhaṭṭācārya sange tanra mandire aila prabhure asana diya apne vasila. When they entered the temple, Sārvabhauma Bhaṭṭācārya offered Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a seat while he himself sat down on the floor out of due respect for a sannyasi. Verse 120. Vedanta padaite tabe arambh karela sneha bhakti kari kichu prabhure kaila. He then began to instruct Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on Vedanta philosophy, and out of affection and devotion he spoke to the Lord as follows. Purport: the Vedanta or Brahma Sutra written by Srila Vyasdev is a book studied by all advanced spiritual students, especially by the sannyasis of all religious communities or the sampradayas. The sannyasis must read the Vedanta Sutra to establish their final conclusions concerning Vedic knowledge. Here, of course, the Vedanta mentioned is commentary of Shankaracharya known as Sārvabhauma Bhashya. Sārvabhauma Bhaṭṭācārya intended to cover Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was a Vaishnava sannyasi, who was a Vaishnava sannyasi into a Mayavadi sannyasi. He therefore made this arrangement to instruct him in the Vedanta Sutra according to the Sharirak commentary of Shankaracharya. All the sannyasis of the Shankaracharya Sampradaya enjoy ceaselessly studying the Vedanta Sutra with Sharirak Bhashya commentary. It is said that Vedanta Vakyeshu Sada Ramantaha, one should always enjoy the studies of the Vedanta Sutra. Verse 121. Vedanta Shravan e sannyasira dharma nirantar kara tumi Vedanta Shravana. The Bhaṭṭācārya said, hearing Vedanta philosophy is a sannyasi's main business. Therefore, without hesitation, you should study Vedanta philosophy, hearing it without cessation from a superior person. Verse 122. Prabhu kahe more tumi kara anugraha say kartavya tumi ye mora kaha. Lord Chaitanya replied, you are very merciful to me, and therefore I think it is my duty to obey your order. Verse 123. Saat dina prayant aiche karena shravane bhala bhal mand nahi kahe vasi matre shune. Thus for 7 days continuously, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu listened to the Vedanta philosophy expounded by Sārvabhauma Bhaṭṭācārya. However, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not say anything and did not indicate whether it was right or wrong. He simply sat there and listened to the Bhaṭṭācārya. Verse 124. Ashtam divase tanre puche Sārvabhauma sat dina kara tumi Vedanta Shravana. On the 8th day, Sārvabhauma Bhaṭṭācārya said to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you have been listening to Vedanta philosophy from me continually for 7 days. Verse 125. Bhal mand nahi kaha raha maun dhari bujha ki na bujha iha bujite na pari. You have simply been listening, fixed in your silence, since you do not say whether you think it is right or wrong. I cannot know whether you are actually understanding Vedanta philosophy or not. Verse 126. Prabhu kahe murkh ami nahi athyana तुम्हार आज्ञाते matra kariye shravana. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, I am a fool and consequently I do not study the Vedanta Sutra. I am just trying to hear it from you because you have ordered me. Verse 1 to 7. Sannyasira dharma lagi shravana matra kari tumi ye artha kaha bhujite na pari. Only for the sake of executing the duties of the renounced order of sannyas do I listen. Unfortunately, I can not in the least understand the meaning you are representing. Purport: Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu presented himself as if he were a sannyasi in name only. In other words, a number one fool. Mayavadi sannyasis in India are very much accustomed to declaring themselves Jagat Gurus, teachers of the world. Although they have no information of the outside world and are limited in their experience to a small town or village, or perhaps to the country of India, nor do such sannyasis, both in India and elsewhere, who simply read and study Vedic literature without understanding the purports. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was having the discussion with Chandkazi, the Muslim magistrate of Navadvip, he recited a verse from the Vedic literature to the effect that the order of sannyas is prohibited in this age of Kali. Only those who are very serious and who do not follow the regulative principles and study Vedic literature should accept sannyas. I'll repeat, only those who are very serious and who do follow the regulative principles and study Vedic literature, only those persons should accept sannyas. He said elsewhere, Mayavadi Bhashya Shunile Hai Sarva Nash. If one hears the Sharirik Bhashya of Shankaracharya, the Sharirak Bhashya, this is the conclusion of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Thus, real commentary on the Vedanta Sutra is Srimad Bhagavatam. Artho Ayam Brahma Sutranam. Srimad Bhagavatam is the original commentary on the Vedanta Sutra written by the author Srila Vyasadeva himself. Verse 1 to 8. Bhaṭṭācārya kahe na bujhi hai na gyan yara, bujhi bara lagi seha puche bayar. Sārvabhauma Bhaṭṭācārya replied, I accept that you do not understand, yet even one who does not understands inquires about the subject matter. Verse 1 to 9. Tumi shuni shuni raha mauna matra dhari, hridaya ki ache tumhar bujte na pari. You are hearing again and again, yet you keep silent. I cannot understand what is actually within your mind. Shri Chaitanya, Prabhu kahe, verse number 130, Prabhu kahe sutrera arth bujhiye nirmala, tumar vyakhya shuni manahaya the Vikala. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then revealed his mind, saying, I can understand the meaning of each sutra very clearly, but your explanations have simply agitated my mind. The factual meaning of the aphorisms of the Vedanta Sutra is as clear as sunshine. The Mayavadi philosophers simply try to cover the sunshine with the clouds of interpretations imagined by Shankaracharya and his followers. Verse 131. Sutrera artha bhashya kahe Prakashya Tumi Bhashya Kaha Sutrera Artha Acharya. The meaning of the aphorisms of the Vedanta Sutra contain clear purports in themselves, but other purports represented simply cover the meaning of the sutras like a cloud. Please refer to Adi Lila, it says in the purport by Srila Prabhupada in the 7th chapter, verse 106 to 146, 106 to 146 for an explanation of this verse. Verse 132, Sutrera Mukhya Arthana Karakaraha Vyakhyana Kalpanarthe Tumi Taha Kara Achadan. You do not explain the direct meaning of the Brahma Sutras. Indeed, it appears that lost my page. Just bear with me. Okay, we will continue our reading from here onwards next time. Thank you for joining. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna.